Okay, this video is on how to use MCTs to lose fat, and someone wanted to know also, we're going to kind of combine this, they want to know what's all the hype about coconut oil. Well, all the new hype on coconut oil is about the MCTs, or medium chain triglycerides, in the coconut oil. Now, coconut oil contains a pretty large percentage of medium chain triglycerides. These are the very small fats that don't get digested like regular fats in your system. They go in through the portal vein in your liver, where they're turned into ketones and used for energy. Now, but the problem with coconut oil, it has a lot of long chain saturated fats, which you basically don't want in your diet, especially when you're trying to get lean. So you have the sources of MCTs are where they've fractionated, or they've broken up the coconut oil. They've taken the medium chains out, they've recombined it, and then they make very pure MCTs. Now, CapTri, we've been selling, which stands for caprylic triglyceride, we've been selling that for over 26 years, and it's considered on the market to be one of the premier, very pure sources of MCTs. So how do we use those to lose fat? Well, people that want to usually get leaner are usually have a lot of fat on them. Okay, they're fairly insulin reactive. Okay, when they eat carbohydrates, their body responds by releasing a lot of insulin. Insulin's job is to stabilize the blood sugar. So when the blood sugar goes up too high, your pancreas dumps insulin, which lowers the blood sugar. How does it do that? Well, it does that by changing the permeability of cells. Okay, so your muscle cells will absorb glucose, okay, and they'll store their own glycogen, which is nice. And so, but the fat, any long chain fats you've eaten, will go right into fat storage. The good thing, and why insulin's anabolic, is the proteins go into the muscle cells, so you can use those to build muscle. So insulin is, a little bit of insulin is good, it's anabolic. Too much insulin makes fat. And the insulin will also, if you eat carbohydrates faster than your body can use them for energy and replenish the glycogen stores, insulin also turns those extra carbohydrates into fat. So insulin can be our friend, insulin can be our foe. So now the people that want to lose fat are usually very insulin reactive, which is good because they can put on a lot of muscle. So they have to learn to control the types and amounts of carbs they eat. Now, so if they can't eat a lot of carbs, where can they derive their energy? Well, a very good energy source is MCTs, like CapTri. That's considered the premier MCT on the market. So CapTri goes in, it's digested like a protein or carbohydrate, goes in the liver where it turns into ketones. You can use those for energy. And you actually use those, they're burned so rapidly, they actually spare your body from actually burning glycogen. So they're a very good source of energy. So well, what does this mean? How do I use them? It's real simple. Cut some of the carbs, especially the starches, out of your diet. Eat a lot of lean protein, eat a lot of fibrous carbs, and then use CapTri as an energy source instead of those extra starchy carbs. And another thing about CapTri, as it's going through this process in the liver, it produces a lot of heat. So then you're going to actually burn the fat a lot faster. It works great. So, and then how do you tell, well, what's the ultimate protein to carb ratio for your glucagon, which helps you actually give up fat stores for energy, or insulin, which is anabolic but makes fat? What's that ultimate protein carb ratio for you? Well, if you get our Body Stat kit, which is only $39.95, comes with a caliper, shows you how to do it. If you're dieting down, what you want to do, you want to adjust first you adjust your overall calories, excuse me, so you're losing about a pound a week, or no more than 1 pound per 100 pounds of body weight a week. And then you adjust your protein to carb level in your aerobics and your training to make sure you're burning all fat and no muscle off. So it becomes pretty easy. So we have the CapTri as a very valuable tool, so we can control our energy levels, our calories, maintain them where we want, but we can still cut our carbs down to still have plenty of energy to train and to build muscle while not spilling over into making fat. I hope that helps. You can call us at, you can actually write us on the internet. Well, Heather will talk to us on Facebook, call us at, contact us through www.parrillo.com, call us at 1-800-344-3404, and we'll be happy to help you achieve the body you want. This is John Parrillo, Parrillo Performance. That's www.parrilloperformance.com, and I hope that can be of help.